Well, I guess obviously it's obvious that we never gave up. I mean, we after a slow start got ourselves back in the game, and we were aiming to somewhat limit their um, limit their passing yards, but they were able to run it. I think McAllister probably had over 300 yards rushing, and bottom line was the game was on the line. Their big time receiver made a play,
Mm.
and that was probably one play doesn't cost you a game.
Right.
It was a combination of a lot of things we could have done earlier that um, would not have put ourselves in that position, but we clawed our way somewhat out of it and was able to make a game of it. It's disheartening, watching the seniors play and for the last time, and played well for the most part. But again, you get such little opportunities, and when you have a chance to make a big play, you have to make it, and we didn't at times.
Talk a little bit about that sequence there in the first half where they got 17 points and our offense never got a chance to touch the ball, just a couple free occurrences on kickoffs. And
Well, personally, I thought the onside kick, they touched it at 8 yards. Their guy batted it forward, and they missed it, and they recovered it. The other one was a poor play on our part, meaning that, when they sky kick the ball and it's in the wind and in the sun, and we have to make a play on the ball, and we made no attempt to catch the ball. But, again, we hung in there. We put ourselves back in position by just clawing away one play at a time.
Logan, this is obviously your last game, but achieved a significant milestone, 300 tackles. Been playing football for 90-some years. Barry, you're only the sixth guy that ever did that. You just talk a little bit about your career and kind of what West Liberty's meant to you.
Yeah, it definitely means a lot to wear West Liberty in black and yellow. That milestone, it's just a reflection on our coaches and the position they've put me in to make plays. So, without and my teammates too. So, without them, that milestone is really nothing. So, as far as my career, yeah, it went fast. I'm thankful to have the opportunity to play here and showcase a little bit of what I could do. I'm thankful they gave me an opportunity. So.
Christian, 10 receptions today, 100 and some yards, couple touchdowns. Really, really impressive performance. I think that's a season high for the team for receptions. You seem to be having some success with back shoulder passes, coming back for balls. Is that something you guys saw on film that you were looking to exploit, or is that just something that, as the game went on, you saw that open up for you?
Oh no, we definitely saw that before we went into the game. Our receiver coach been telling us all week that they have really aggressive DBs and that they make plays on the ball. So as a receiver, we got to come back to the ball aggressive too, so they don't make plays.
The last 2 weeks, we've been such a vertical passing team that they're expecting the ball to go over the top, and 9 times out of 10 when it's almost an underthrown ball. Let's face it, it's a planned underthrown ball, and we've somewhat tried. It's not a play you can call.
Okay.
Meaning the players have to be on the same page and have to be able to adjust accordingly, and the ball's thrown in a spot where hopefully only us can catch the ball. And you see it a lot in the NFL because of the way corners play, and they play more like an NFL would, try to take away the inside, make you run the hump, and that's why you see the back shoulder or whatever we want to call it. But it started last week in Wesleyan. Even though we've talked about it all year, the receivers for quarterback were able to get on the same page, and that's why it was effective.
And Roger, talk about obviously these two seniors here, you know, today, but all your seniors and kind of what they mean to you as a group.
Well, they're all special in their own mind. Obviously, this is the 15th senior class, and the one thing I'll remember most about this crew is the dedication into the classroom and onto the field in that order. You know, we had 4 guys that were already graduates, and everybody is scheduled to graduate this year except one. We had a major change, and he'll have to do his student teaching next year. But, you know, there's a lot to be said to coming here and making a commitment and dedicating yourself for 4 or 5 years. You know, we only had the pleasure with Christian for 2, but, you know, 3, 2.
Yeah.
But, you know, but the big thing with Christian, he was able to stay somewhat healthy this year. Last year he was banged up and minor injuries, and, you know, we knew we had a great receiver, and, you know, he was able to stay healthy.
And obviously the goal coming into today was you wanted to come out of here with a win, get that winning record and all like that. But, you know, 5 and 6, is that something you can build on off-season moving forward?
Yeah, you have to build it every year. You start, you know, basically new. We'll start here tomorrow. Starts the new season on, you know, number 1, how are we going to finish in the classroom this semester? And then how are we going to start off with weights next semester?